Hey everyone, Reid Henrichs at Ridge. The purpose of today's video is to talk about shooting on the move. Now I've been training different methods on how to do this, and I'm sure that a lot of you watching this video have also done the same. So we're going to see which one's more effective and which one's more accurate, and we're going to see which one would be more beneficial in a gunfight, which one's going to help you get shot less and also be able to make lethal hits on the bad guy and incapacitate them as quickly as possible. So let's get started. Now folks, the first method we're going to do shooting on the move is shooting while we're actually moving forward. In other words, we're going to be shooting the pistol while we're moving our feet forward. Here's the problem with this one though. I'm going to give you pros and cons on each. The pros to this are that yes, you are moving. Yes, you are actually moving forward, which doesn't make you any easier or harder to hit. It just means you're moving towards the bad guy. But the problem with this is that it's very hard to stabilize your sight picture. Your sights are already going to be moving. Now they're going to be moving a lot worse. There's really no way to stabilize it. And I know some competition guys are like, well, I shoot competition all the time. Okay, this isn't shooting and moving in a gunfight, okay? Shooting and moving in a gunfight is I'm running towards the person so that I need to either press the fight or I need to get the heck away from this guy. So I'm going to give this one an honest chance. Like I said, I've been taught in different schools on this. I was taught this one many years ago, almost 20 years ago. This was the cutting edge tactics back then. So we're going to see with the shot timer here. So we're going to not only go on the timer, but we're also going to have the paper. It's a fresh Ridge target, as you can see right over there. There are no bullet holes in it. It is a fresh, clean target, okay? So here's what we're going to do. I got a shot timer set for 3 seconds. Why 3 seconds? That's just an arbitrary number. 3 seconds. The gunfight lasts 3 seconds. It's this arbitrary thing. Okay, whatever. Both times they're going to get 3 seconds. So let's see which one's more accurate and tell me which one helps me press the fight quicker on the bad guy. Eyes and ears at this time, if you would. All right, so we're going to go from the holster, because that's when gunfights will usually happen, is when your gun is in the holster, especially concealed carriers out there, and maybe even some law enforcement as well. So 3 seconds, these will all be shots to the body while moving forward, and a 3-second par from the holster, from concealment. Stand by. All right, got that in 3 flat there. As you can see, there are 4 good hits in the black, as you can see, moving forward. So in that 3-second time, let's see what the alternative method. The alternative method is I'm going to draw my gun and actually run forward to the bad guy. So let's see how many rounds I can get to him while I run forward, draw my pistol, and then plant and shoot with my feet planted. So let's see the difference. Stand by. All right, same time, and as you can see, I got an extra round where it needed to be. So, as you can see, this method not only helps you move quicker, so you are moving upwards faster, but you're also able to shoot much more stable. Let's try that backwards this time. Here's the thing, shooting on the move while you're moving backwards, this also does not make you harder to hit. This doesn't help you in any capacity. All it does is create distance, and what distance is favors a skilled opponent, generally speaking. So, but here are some negatives about this. Some negatives is that not only am I still going to have an unstable sight picture, so my sights will be wobbling and bouncing if I'm moving backwards like my life depends on it, not like the competition stuff where you're doing this crap. That's tactic A is what that is. So what we're going to do, folks, if I'm going to move backwards, I'm actually going to move backwards like my life depends on it, like when you watch police officers on dash cam shootings do, when you watch concealed carrier footage. When they get attacked, a lot of them will move backwards very rapidly. Negatives are we could easily trip and fall. I've seen students do it on the range several times, and this on a flat range, either with concrete or with gravel, with no obstruction. So in your public life, in your daily life, there's a lot more trip hazards out there. So just be aware of that. So once again, we'll go from the holster, shooting on the move while moving backwards, and let's see what happens. 3-second par. We're going to start here at about 4 or 5 yards. All right, good stuff. 3 seconds flat. As you can see, the shots are in the black. I got 5 good ones, but man, they were moving quick. They were definitely moving quickly. So let's see what can happen here. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn and run backwards away from the threat, and I'm actually going to plant my feet and shoot from a much more stable position. So the whole point of this is to create space quickly without the hazard of tripping and falling. Some people will say, but you're turning your back to the threat. If I don't, I'm still going to be in his line of fire here. It doesn't really matter. What we need to do is get to cover, create some space, and then we're going to see what happens with the shooting. And as you can see, folks, still good hits. I was able to create distance much quicker that time, but it did take me a little bit longer to get my gun up and get shots into him. So I want you to be aware of that. I want you to be aware of, if you do choose to break contact and to get away from him, you are going to take longer to shoot, but you will create distance faster. You will get to cover faster, which means you will get shot less, and your shooting will be just as accurate, if not more. If you found the information in the video helpful, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Facebook. And if you want to know how to use your pistol, come on out to Valley Ridge, and we can teach you how to do just that. This is Reid Henrichs with Valley Ridge reminding you, the lessons that we learn are written on the tombstones of others. We'll see you on the ridge.